Welcome to GP Designs Garage. This is the 1974 Datsun 260Z Rocket Bunny build. I'm going to go over the build that I'm going to do on the car, kind of go through an introduction, what I want to do, what it's going to look like when it's done. So here we go. So this is a 1974 Datsun 260Z, as I said. I picked this car up in Atlanta, Georgia. It was supposedly in a barn for 32 years. It's super clean. I haven't seen any rust on it anywhere. Obviously it needs a full restoration, but there's no rust anywhere that I can see in the floor pans and the rear fenders. I'm going to put a Rocket Bunny kit on this car. I have the Rocket Bunny kit. I actually have the rear flares already mounted and the inner fenders done, so you can watch some of my videos to see how I did that piece of work. Even being in there, everything inside the rear fender wells looks brand new. All the original coatings are there. So the car is super clean. It didn't have the hood or the front fenders for it. It took a long time to find those front fenders for these, or like finding hen's teeth, but I got lucky and I found in a body shop in Virginia, they had the front fenders and the hoods sitting in their body shop on top of their shop for over 20 years. They're new old stock parts with original Nissan part numbers on them, so the fitment's great. They do need a little bit of adjusting, but really, really good parts. So those are on the car. As you can see, car is going to be sit low, obviously to fit the Rocket Bunny kit and get the right stance. I'm putting Airlift Performance struts all the way around, so I'm using their universal kit, and I'm going to have to do some fabrication. You can see some videos of that and how I do that work to make them fit and adapt them to this car. I got Toyo Proxys tires for it. I got a wheel fitment tool here, so I can actually get my offsets right and all the wheel dimensions right before I order wheels for it. I'll do that once I get all the flares mounted where I want them, and then we'll get the wheels that fit right. The tires are 255 40/17 in the rear and 235 40/17 in the front. The interior and obviously the outside of the car all need a full restoration, but everything's here. It's in really good shape. I mean, it even has the original spare tire in the car. Doesn't look like it's ever even been on the road. So really clean car. We'll have a look under the hood here just to see what it's got. So stock L26 as far as I can tell. I don't know if there's been any internal work done to it, but it does have aftermarket Strongberg carbs on it. It does have a header on it and dual exhaust going all the way back. It's got aftermarket sway bars. It had a strut brace on it. I've already taken that off. It's had lowering springs on the car, so obviously somebody took care of the car, and it's in good shape. It even has the original engine compartment light that has the full cord inside of it and everything, so you can pull this out, hang it up for light when you need it. So all that's still there, but the engine runs. I sprayed some starting fluid in it, started right up. Actually sounded like it ran pretty well. I was able to move it up and down the driveway a little bit to check and brakes and clutch and gearbox all work, so all that's pretty good. I think the plan right now is to get all the bodywork and suspension and everything done on the car and the interior. Probably keep the stock motor for now and clean it up, and then look at putting triple Webers on it or fuel injection later. Maybe a swap, we'll see, but I'm going to get the rest of it done first and get it running and driving, and then I'll do the motor stuff as probably a separate project as it goes. Kind of like to keep the stock motor just because I kind of like it. It's unique. A lot of people swap them, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. I sort of like the normally aspirated engines. So we'll see how it goes. So this is the build. Probably take over a year, I'm sure, by the time I finish it up. But so watch the build, like and subscribe to my channel, and let me know if you have any questions.